Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Pillow Talk. I'm Franklin, the Resonator Lombardo. You might know me from Bug TV, and I'm here with the man who suggested this brilliant idea.
Well, hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? Of course, my name's Uncle Howard Schulman. Some people call me Schmendrick. It's just a joke between me and the boys down at the beer hall.
And Uncle Howard, we're doing this live from your king-size bed.
King size, fit for a king.
Yep, that's right. And every night, we go to sleep in this bed, but we pick out a movie to watch every night. So what are you thinking of tonight? What movie should we watch tonight before going to bed?
I got two ideas in mind. One's Titan A. The other one, Legally Blonde 2.
Oh, Red, White, and Blonde?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. All right. I think we'll go with that one.
I'll tell you what was red after I watched that movie the first time.
Well, I don't want to ask.
I'm not going to answer.
That's the way it should go then for this show. To try to keep it clean, we got to keep it clean, Uncle Howard. This is not a smut hour. I really don't want to have one of those smutty podcasts that everybody has nowadays. I want to keep it clean. Can you do that with me?
This is a family podcast. Did you tell them what we call it? Because we're a family. We families. We sleep in the same bed, don't we?
That's right. There's no secrets between us.
No secrets and very little other things besides.
That's right. So you got the movie Legally Blonde 2 for us to watch tonight, and you didn't get the sour cream and onion chips like I asked you to, but
well, that's where you're wrong, because Uncle Howard's got smarts. Uncle Howard, you can't. I know the light's off in here. It's dark as can be because
it is a little dark.
I didn't pay the light bulb bill again.
It's not a light bulb bill. It's just the general electricity.
No,
it's not a light bulb bill.
Obviously, the electricity works because we're on our fucking computers.
Yeah, so you think it's the light bulb bill? You need a new light bulb. It's not a bill for the light bulb.
I've been on a subscription service with GE for a while now.
I'm sorry, Uncle Howard. I could barely hear you.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Terribly sorry.
It's okay.
I've been sometimes my lungs don't work so good on account of when I got them removed. I'm on a subscription service with GE, General Electric.
There's no such thing as
I'll tell you.
This is how we're getting our electricity?
There's this guy comes around every month named General Electric.
No.
He's got the prettiest green jacket you ever seen with all them little buttons and spanglies on it. Sells me a light bulb or two. But
You're being conned.
Last week he and I got into it a little bit, and I hate to say it, Franklin, it affects you just as it affects all of our proud men and women of the United States.
Well, it's pitch black in here.
Well, it's pitch black, but sometimes there's things you don't want to see.
God,
so it's
Howard.
A mixed blessing.
Jesus Christ. And I can't believe you badmouthed the Boys in
Superstar.
Blue, especially after Boys in Blue. I'm sorry, the Army boys, the
Our
boys in green, I guess.
Green and teal.
Yeah. After the Father's Day dinner we had at Chili's last night, where you brought a camo jacket to get your stolen valor discount.
Well, that's one of the reasons General Electric ain't talking to me no more, because
Is that so?
I took his jacket away. We had a little bit of a skirmish over a game of bones, and he didn't much care for the way that I said a full house beats a dire straits.
I don't even understand the rules to your games here.
Well,
You
neither
stole
did
the
he.
man's jacket. You stole the man's jacket, and you're
I
proud
won
of
it
yourself.
fair and
You didn't win it fair and square.
well, that's the matter of opinion.
Gotta be kidding me. So what else have you been up to?
Well, I finally got the Miata out of the shop, got its new calipers put on it.
It's faster than ever.
Well, you know how a stock Miata is about 180 horsepower?
Oh yeah, HP.
Yeah, I got it down to about 27. So,
Oh,
nowhere to go but up.
that's a lot of horsepower.
I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake, and I'm man enough to admit it.
That's good. That is good.
You know,
How about on the entertainment side? You seen anything fun recently?
well, I'm glad you asked. I'm really glad you asked. I'll tell you something I saw the other day. I saw the second half of the edited for TV version of Goodfellas.
Oh. How was that?
Well, it's like seeing a whole new movie.
Because you don't say bad words?
You don't hear any of the bad words, and you pick up right about when Maury gets killed.
Which one was Maury?
He's the carpet salesman guy. The
Okay.
one who runs his mouth a lot. And you had to
I mean, they all kind
cut
of
the
run their
loose
mouth.
end. They all run their mouth. That's the thing about these Italians.
No.
They're all...
No,
It's
no,
okay.
No.
What sort of name do you think Uncle Howard is?
It's the regular name.
But you know what it was at Ellis Island?
What was it?
Unclia Howard.
Oh, God. You're going to offend our Italian-American listeners today.
Well, I don't mean any offense to any of you guys. I think that Sofia Vergara is a hell of a tomato.
Oh, my God. She's not even Italian.
What
She's
is she?
I don't know. Venezuelan? Or some kind of...
Well,
some kind of
I don't see
Peruvian
race, so
type?
I guess that's your issue and not mine.
I guess so. All right, everybody. We're going to take a small break, and we're going to go start off with our first segment. We're going to go deep into celebrity sex lives and really talk about the dirty stuff that goes on behind, under the sheets. Not our sheets.
Nothing.
Okay.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Pillow Talk with Franklin and Uncle Howard. Before we get things going again, I just want to tell you about a service that I use every day, twice on Sundays. Hell of a product. They call it Blue Apron. Now, Blue Apron, what they do is they take all the little ingredients that you might read about in a book or maybe on the internet, and they say, no, we'll read about them for you. You get them in a box. What are you going to do with them? That's not your problem anymore. It's Blue Apron's problem. They make a little list of ingredients. Franklin and I had one just the other night. What was that, Franklin?
Oh, God. It was a nice chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu. But if you don't like the blue, you can have a chicken cordon green, chicken cordon yellow. It's that good. BlueApron.com. Use promo code PillowTalk.
Yeah, that's right, everybody. And we're back, and we're going to talk about celebrity sex lives. Now, we're just speculating, because that's all we can really do. We don't have a lot of insider information.
I have some.
But you have some.
Sure.
Oh, enlighten
We'll
us,
get it.
please.
Well, let's get into the topic before I start dishing.
All right.
the good
It's not even so much of a
goose.
topic. It's honestly just speculating on the sex lives of the B list, the B to D list celebrities. The A list, we all know they're getting laid, and that's their downfall because they become too power hungry. Once they've had a taste, they just go making demands. The Weinsteins of the world, Cosby. I mean, we're seeing it a lot. I feel like Clooney is getting phased out because of, I don't want to say a few Me Too's, but like I think they know him. I think they know it's going to happen at some point, and they're just letting him do like coffee commercials in the meantime,
Let me tell you why you're 100% wrong on Clooney. For
All right.
one, would a guy who looks like that ever need to do something creepy? Would he
Well,
ever
it's not based
need...
on looks.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, and my opinion is that he's a hell of a guy. Number two, he's too busy being married to Huma Abedin.
I don't know who that is.
Well, she's Anthony Weiner's wife, so
Oh,
I guess you're onto something.
okay. Oh, Jesus, you're right. They're still together?
Yeah, they got. So yeah, let's get right into it here. Topic number one: Anthony Weiner. Now
is
you
Anthony
might recall
Weiner and his wife Uma?
Huma. Ma. So listen, here's everything that old Uncle Howard knows about Anthony Weiner. Great documentary, Weiner. Check it out. You can find it at the library. Don't have to pay a red cent. So Anthony Weiner, he was fooling around on the internet like we've all gotten into. I just recently was rejected by a girl on a cam site today. No big deal. Gotta put that's true. That's very true. You
They don't even live in this country, and you're asking them out.
Well, I just told her I needed a summer girlfriend. I didn't say I needed anything long term. She said she only diddles with girls. I said, honey, that's all right. I got other things cooking. And that wasn't true, but I like that I said it. So let me get down to this. So this Anthony Weiner cat, he's married to this gal, Huma Abedin. She's a hot number. Let me tell you something.
Okay, easy
She's
there.
all right. Let me tell you something though. If you were dying of coldness out in the Himalayan steppes, you'd take a little Huma Abedin. You know what I'm saying?
God.
All right. So anyway, he's married to this Huma Abedin, but he's texting. Oh, he's sending them dirty texts. Sending to Sydney Leathers.
Yeah,
Remember
I know.
her?
Everybody knows about the tax and all that.
Yeah, that's right. So he got popped, lost his political career, but he was chilling. He was working in the private sector, the private sex tour.
Oh, no.
He got in trouble for sexting with a teenage girl. Boom. Where are you going if you do that kind of thing? I'll tell you. Prison, unless you're really good at it, and he wasn't. So he went to prison. Then
Anthony Weiner went to prison?
He's in prison. Yeah, you're super out of touch, bro.
I think he went to prison. I just thought like these white guys get a slap on the wrist and like, hey, don't do that again, man.
Well, he's Jewish, so, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Yeah. But you know how these judges are out there, these activist judges. They take out, the Jewish man as best they can.
No, wait. Isn't her name Mina Suvari?
That's right. I think it's Mira Sorvino, actually, but again, it's a matter of opinion. So anyway, Anthony Weiner now is in prison for sexting with a 15-year-old or whatever, and I think we can all agree, even Uncle Howard Schmendrick, not the respectable Uncle Howard Schulman, we can agree that's out of line. You shouldn't.
Yeah, that's definitely out of line.
Probably.
Look, here at Pillow Talk, we do not endorse any kind of diddlers.
Do not sext anyone who is not able to consent being sexted. All right?
That is the moral of today's episode.
And
but I wanted to dive into more just like I said, not just the creeps. Yeah, Anthony Weiner's a creep. Chris Hardwick is a creep.
Sure.
And,
but I want
to know about the good guys, like Jason Biggs. How do you think his sex life is? Because I think what makes him so relatable is, okay, we definitely has a hot wife or whatever, but I feel like his sex life in general is pretty mundane. I don't think it's really that loud.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about him. He didn't get that name Biggs by accident. Okay, I said that, got that out of the way. Everyone was thinking it. They said, what's the hackiest thing you could say? And it was that.
Yeah, but I feel, again, even in his peak fame, he wasn't abusing it. There's lower level guys, like a BJ Novak has never been as famous as Jason Biggs, and he's probably 20 times creepier and trying to use his clout in every which way to get laid. While Jason Biggs knows he's comfortable in the star he is, he knows he doesn't have to abuse his power, and that's why he's a happy guy. He's got a wife. He's doing well for himself.
Smart guy. Seems well spoken for an actor.
What?
That's.
Oh my God. He seems well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even the right kind of racism. It's not reserved. Never mind.
He's a natural athlete.
Oh God. Good God.
You know though who's doing all right with the ladies?
Who else is doing all right?
DJ Qualls.
DJ Qualls is not doing all right with the ladies. There's no way. Nobody's watching Road Trip anymore.
Oh, you know what they are watching though?
What?
That whatever that one was with him and
Z Nation?
No. It was him and Larry the Cable Guy were in a army movie.
What did him and Larry the Cable Guy do?
This is some sort of army movie, I think. And DJ
There's
Qualls.
a DJ Qualls and Larry. Was that a Delta farce?
Yeah,
Delta farce?
That's it.
We are the only podcast out there to give you that Delta Farce info.
I think we're probably going to be the only podcast out there to give you a Delta Farce review next week.
Give us the review of Delta Farce. I guess that's what. Was Jeff Foxworthy in that too?
I'm going to have to look it up. I ain't too good at the
Wait,
internet.
have you not seen Delta Farce?
No.
I mean, it came out the same. See, Delta Farce's problem is it came out during Wild Hogs fever.
Well, and
And
everyone
that's-
had that case of that, and the only cure was seeing Delta Farce. Not at all.
Yeah, Delta Farce would have been huge. You just had to come out the same weekend as Wild Hogs. The same thing with Solo coming out the same weekend as Gotti. I mean the same month as Gotti.
Oh, that was unfair to Gotti, because I'll tell you, that was a film that would have been destined to... It was suppressed by
It
the
was.
Lucasfilm
No, it
people.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It was not.
They were in it. And also, by the way, it wasn't Jeff Foxworthy, it was Bill Engvall.
Okay, well, you know what? If it's racist to get the what are they called? They're not the kings of comedy.
The rednecks.
The blue collar gang.
The blue collar.
if it's
blue-collar
racist to
boys.
confuse blue collar boys, well then I'm a racist too, and I guess I gotta.
Well, I'll
fess
tell
up
you
to-
something. No one wants to talk about how it goes both ways.
Yeah, that's true.
But speaking of going both ways, let's
Oh.
talk a little bit more about another actor from a day gone by.
Oh yeah, what?
You know
who's
who I'm
that?
talking about.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. Now, this guy likes it AC/DC, alternating and
What?
direct. That's right. I think that's the thing people say. He does the duck billing and he gets duck billed. You know what I'm saying?
Tim Allen's getting duck billed.
On the rig.
Some people might not know what duck billing is.
Well, if they don't know, then I ain't going to tell them. But all I can
Oh
tell
my
you is it
God.
has to be done with a freshly showered girl, and it's not necessarily sexual.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not go into those details. Let's
We,
really try it again. I'm really trying to my hardest to keep this clean.
I think this has been a lot cleaner than any of our previous attempts.
The ones we couldn't air.
That's correct.
Yeah. That's for a reason.
There was
That
one
is-
with a lot of screaming.
God.
An awful
All right.
lot of it.
Who else? You want to talk about Joey Buttafuoco for some reason?
Oh, I did, because that guy, well, first of all, Joey Buttafuoco, he had to really have something going for himself.
Like what?
He had his wife, Mary Jo.
Uh-huh.
Remember when they asked him if he ever cheated on Mary Jo with Amy Fisher? And he said,
What did he say again?
He said, "Look at my yearbook. I wrote, I love Mary Jo." Now, if that doesn't touch your heartstrings, then what?
It is definitely heartfelt. It is definitely heartfelt. Didn't he do like a celebrity boxing thing? That's what I
Against
remember.
China.
Against China. Rest in peace, China. That's
You-
first and foremost.
He really beat the shit out of her. I don't.
Oh, he beat the shit
Yeah,
out of
he really. It was uncomfortable to watch.
Oh, God damn it.
I hope he's not alive. To be honest.
Yeah, I hope he's not alive. In a few years, I wish they could trade. I'd love to trade China for Joey Buttafuoco right now.
I'll tell you, I'd trade my life for China right about now.
Oh, don't say that. Where would I live?
China's shoebox, I guess.
Hey, if I'm living with China, I'm doing pretty good for myself here.
Hey, I'll
It's
tell you,
not
I
too
wouldn't mind
bad.
hanging out in China's shoe closet. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you have to go in such a dirty part of the human mind?
I don't understand why people have such a thing against people who love the feet.
Yeah, no, look, it's
It's
some people like
harmless.
jugs, and that's fine.
Some like jugs and some like cans, but feet are the things that I like the most.
You could have said like it didn't rhyme. You could have said like,
Well, I wasn't
feet are the
finished.
Feet are the things that make you a man. Could have done
let me
that,
try.
Howard.
Let me try again. Here, all right.
All right, try it
I'll-
again.
I like jugs and I like cans, but I wanna suck on your feet, ladies.
No, come on. You couldn't. You had a perfect rhyme going.
All right.
Let's. You know what? Let's hold off on that. We'll get it right the next episode. Okay.
Well,
you know-
it's unlikely, but all right.
It's unlikely, but still, I am proud that we've been able to keep today's conversation rather civil.
I've
And-
always been proud of you,
Oh,
Franklin.
thanks. I
I'm
appreciate
proud-
that. I know many
I'm
people think I'm
proud
a
that
loser.
I'm proud that you can be who you are and stand up for what you believe in. And I mean, I think a lot of the Budweiser ads this month have really brought it home for me that you're just the kind of guy you are, and that's all there is to it.
That's right. That's right. You know,
That's right. It's beautiful.
I'm glad to live under your roof.
Well, I shouldn't say it's my roof.
Were
I
you implying
may
you stole
not-
the roof?
Well, it's not so much that, but you know how me and the guys go out gambling every Thursday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Tuesday nights.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Well, there was a bit of an issue in that I was down a little bit. Thought I had a winning hand, and Turpentine Joe and Bronkenfort Steve, they were both on the table, and they told me, they said, you don't have anything in your hand. And I said, I got everything in my hand. They said, what you gonna put on it? I said, the house. They said, the house? I said, I'm putting the house down. Everyone flopped. Turned out I didn't have anything in my hand. I wasn't even holding cards. I was drunker than a 10-day pirate.
Oh God.
So we're here as long as Turpentine Joe and Bronqueforte Steve say we can be here.
Well, you know what? Thankfully, they're notorious drunks as well, so I think the roof is safe.
Well,
Now, I know you specifically wanted to talk a little bit about something that really, something that really gets to you, a part of Hollywood, a mystery almost. What really gets to you about this Natalie Wood case?
This Natalie Wood, she had all. Sorry, I get a little choked up. She had all the talent in the world. She had 2 talents up top and one nice talent down below. One of the best talents I've ever seen. 3 of the best talents I've ever seen.
Woo, what is the? I don't know. Never mind. Go on.
Hey, I just said there were 2 up top. I guess there were 2 down below too.
What you're counting each chick and each can, each cheek. I mean, gosh.
Oh, I'm counting.
No, I can't
I'm
talk.
counting holes. So anyway,
Oh, God.
but which holes am I counting? I'll never tell.
This
She
is
was
taking a gross turn.
a luscious tomato. She was just a vine-ripened heirloom caprese, and she was married to this guy Robert Wagner. Now I know Robert Wagner had a fairly significant role in one of your favorite films. Ain't
That's
that
right, Austin Powers.
That's right. Who did he play?
Number 2.
And who did number 2 work for?
You worked for Dr. Evil.
The hell was Mike Myers in here?
Hello, Uncle Howard.
Oh,
It's your old friend, Dr. Evil.
Dr.
You're on your friggin' roof. I won your roof.
No.
You thought you had 21, but I had 22.
Oh my God, Dr. Evil, that's why you're the best in the biz.
That's right, because I'm particularly evil, Uncle Howard. That's
Wow.
why I'm going to let you keep your roof. That's upright. I'm using quotation marks. Your roof, your aluminum can. I'll let you keep it. It doesn't appease me. I'm going to go get a Fanta from your fridge. Don't mind me.
That's a hell of a guy,
Okay.
that Dr. Evil. Thank you so much. So anyway, this Natalie Wood, she was a prime piece of tomato, and she was married to
They're
this
on the
Robert
bottom
Wagner.
shelf, sir. Sorry, he's getting... Yeah, he's getting a Fanta.
He gets angry easily. Angry man,
Yeah,
Dr.
he-
Evil, but
he
he
can
owns
get
the
mad.
house, so he better be nice.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, you're right.
it's an interesting new fact to add to our continuity. So, this Robert Wagner bum, he's out on a boat. He's partying with Natalie Wood, and he's partying,
Yeah, it was a good time.
partying with another gentleman by the name of Christopher Walken.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
He was on the boat with Natalie
He
Wood?
was on the boat with Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner, and faster than you can say, wow, in the morning, they discovered that Natalie Wood had fallen off the boat and drowned. Now, there's a couple schools of thought in this. One is Natalie Wood was just drunk as a skunk, fell off the boat and drowned. Sure,
Right.
that could be true. The other that could have happened is Robert Wagner, in a jealous rage, drunkenly threw his drunk wife off the boat and she drunkenly drowned. Is
Also
that
possible.
possible? Maybe. What's most likely? Christopher Walken did.
Ooh, the wild card option.
The wild card option. Now let's look at the facts that we know about Christopher Walken. How many times is he a villain in a movie? Most. The Rundown, what did he play?
He didn't play the Rocks. He played Sean William Scott's dad, right?
No, Rip Torn was Sean William Scott's
Oh, right,
dad.
right. I'm sorry. He was out in the jungle.
He was the jungle villain.
He was the jungle villain. I
That's
remember
right.
that the green screen they had for the for like the slave workers. Or something.
He gets shot in the leg, and he says something a lot like "Wow." So you know that was up to no good. And well, that's the only movie I've seen him in. But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
me
he's a
too.
villain all the time. So if it's up to me, and it is, Christopher Walken, you need to go to prison right now. Do not have a trial.
Yeah, that's
No, not needed.
no, not needed. You already have the evidence right there.
It's in-
Does his career take off if Natalie Wood's still alive doing movies?
I think he got a lot of roles that were meant for her.
Yeah, I agree. Look, the Mystery Man in Click with the remote. Was he in like in I feel like
He
at the
was
beginning,
in Batman Returns.
He was in Batman Returns. Yeah. Well, who was he in Batman Returns?
He was Max Schreck, whose main villainous scheme seemed to be he was the mayor or something, and then he was, he was had to be come out on term limits or something. So he wanted the Penguin to be the new mayor, and I'm not sure why,
Oh.
because the Penguin was a horrifying little monster.
So you know what? You just put all the pieces together, and I guess Christopher Walken is
You're
I
a
think
marked man walking.
is this serial now? Is
Hey.
this have we solved the crime?
I feel like we have, and I feel like even further, Christopher Walken wants to come on this podcast and clear his name. Hey, open invitation, Walken.
Yeah, and look, if he invites us to a cruise, don't accept it. In
Don't.
fact, if Christopher Walken invites anybody listening to a cruise, don't accept the invitation.
Don't trust that man.
Even if it's the Jericho cruise?
Well, I might go on the Jericho cruise with Walken because there'd be so many people that he would kill before he got to me.
That's true. You know what? I don't know about that. How is he going to toss a 400-pound wrestling fan overboard? That's going to be very difficult for him.
He's a sneaky guy.
He's a sneaky guy. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Look, well, everybody, thank you for listening to Pillow Talk. I'm Franklin, as always, with Uncle Howard.
We're
Got
on
no sour cream and
Twitters.
onion chips, but yeah,
No chips, but we both got Twitters.
that's
You-
right.
you can
What's your
find-
Twitter handle?
Mine is Miata Guy for you. That's
Number 4?
4 spelled 4, and
That's
you
right.
spelled you.
Thank you for
Miata
that
spelled
clarification.
Miata, and Guy spelled Guy.
Yeah. We might need an official Twitter handle for just our podcast.
I don't
But
see
I'm Bug
why.
TV Franklin, very easy to spell. I had a little bit of a scandal, which we'll talk about the next episode.
Absolutely.
Give him something to ponder on, for a little lady named Paige. And yeah, we'll leave it at that, everybody. Thank you for listening to Pillow Talk. You learned a lot.
Do you
thank
want
and
to
good
end
night.
us in a prayer, Franklin?
What?
You want to end in a prayer?
We don't do that in this house.
Oh, that's right. This is a God-free house.
That's right. Get the hell out of here. Good night, everybody. It's me, Dr. Evil. Have a great night.